Overworld farming has been nerfed in several locations. I will show you these locations so you do not waste your time farming them anymore. I will show you the new locations that I've been farming personally that still seem pretty good or better than they used to be. I'm also going to show you one such location that for whatever reason someone recommended me that has a higher than normal orange spawn rate. I'm going to break them all down in this video. Feel free to like the video if you want to help me out. Let's get going. Ladies and gentlemen, there are places that have been pretty hard nerfed in overworld farming. One of the places is my old favorite spot that I used to solo grind and put up a 9,000 plus kill streak, which is right here in Mount Zivan, the Sanctified Earth Monastery. This circle has been nerfed in terms of the spawn rate of minions. It is now very difficult to farm this place infinitely with the kill streaks. I do not recommend farming here anymore. There is one other spot that's been nerfed as well. The next spot is actually Ashworld Cemetery. There is multiple places within the cemetery that have been nerfed, including the spider spawn that people used to farm consistently, but also one of my more favorite spots, which is up here near the tomb. This area used to be a really good farm where you could come up here to this circle and sort of farm in a route around the tomb in a circle. The spawn rates seem to have been nerfed here as well. You can still get the purples that show up here and elites still show up here, etc., but you can see the spawn rates and minions that appear here seem to be significantly less than it used to be. This is the other heavily nerfed spot. This is the spider farm where you used to be able to run in a circle. You're going to see there's people still here because there's still bounties required here. But we tested this and it seemed like the spider spawn is significantly nerfed as well. So if you're used to farming these two locations in the Ashworld Cemetery, I would consider the new place that I'm about to show you instead. This location is in Mount Zivan. This is directly at the Ashworld Cemetery waypoint. We're going to be running a circle right around here. This area is still quite good, and let me show you the actual route you're going to take. You're going to be starting here, and there's also 3 blue quests that spawn here too, so you can do the blue quest as well for bonuses if you would like. There's a shrubbery right here you can farm as well, which is one of the exploration requirements. But you can see there's people here farming. This is another one such location. You're going to be running the route that I'm showing you now. You'll grab these minions up here. You'll grab these minions here. You'll grab all of these. You continue this farm. You'll then walk up here. Continue this route in a circle. There's more minions that spawn here. You can see there's a bunch of people. There's a shrine, and there's also an experience. It's like one of those experience shrines that spawns right here. You're going to grab all these, run a route right here by this Moten slag. There's another spawn that comes right here, and you're going to continually run this route in a circle. That is the complete circle, and at the moment, it seems like the best spawn that in the game I'm able to see at the moment. This might be a busy location for you, but maybe when you get here, you can find some people to party with. Pretty much everywhere after the server merges are full up at the moment, unfortunately. So here's just one other location. If you haven't tried it, give this one a shot. There is multiple shrines, as you can see, so that does help the farming go a little bit easier. This isn't the only spot that works post-nerf. There's a couple other spots that haven't been touched that are still quite good. I'll show you now. This next location is in the frozen tundra, Plains of Blood waypoint. We're going to be running this route circle here, which I will show you. This circle seems not to have been touched and still has significant number of enemies that spawn in this location. I'm still getting plenty of elites. You can see there's tons of minions. Even while I'm here, there's a purple minion that typically spawns right here for another one of those quests for bonus enchanted dust, etc. The other cool thing about this location is it has the Call of the Ancients. So while you're farming here, slowly this essence will be collected. You'll be collecting relics, etc. The Call of the Ancients is one of the things when you actually look at the codex, and if you're trying to complete your hero's journey, for instance, you're going to know this: zone, complete ancient nightmare, demon gates, haunted carriage, etc. I don't know, actually, now that I think about it, if Call of the Ancients is one of the ones required on here, but either way, Call of the Ancients, I thought it was, but either way, the Call of the Ancients actually does drop legendaries as well. So you can actually get legendaries from the ancient relics, and this is another way that you can farm this. Either way, this circle is going to be one of your better experience farms. I do think the Ashworld Graveyard is better. However, this spot is another such location, so if that one location is packed, you can go here and try this location as well. This is not the last one on the list, and yes, there are shrines within this area too to help you. There's experience shrines, there's missions, there's other things here. We've covered this one prior, but this one has not been nerfed, so it's still a viable solution. Let me show you another one. The next location here is in Biofin. This is a great spot if you're feeling lazy. It is a spot that has one spawn there, one spawn here, one spawn up there, and then 2 more spawns here, meaning you can put one person in here on this spawn, one person on that spawn, one person here on this spawn, and one person on the stairs to catch both of these spawns here. And then you have a farm that if you're in a group, all you have to do is hold still and farm this location. You don't have to move. It's sort of the lazy man's farm, so you can sort of just hold down your thumb on the attack button while you're watching TV and only absentmindedly pay attention. It's especially good if you're a necromancer and you just drop your summons every 30 seconds, let the summons kill everything. I've farmed here a whole bunch. This is also the personal favorite of Velchov and other YouTubers as well, and we've been here a good amount when we're editing, doing something else, playing another game, etc. It's a good location if you're not 100% zoned into the game at the moment. When you walk down here, there is actually a couple quests down here you can do as well if you're feeling like doing blue quests, and there's a purple that spawned here that can drop enchanted dust as well, so there's multiple things going on in this location. This next one's interesting and more of a theoretical. I was live streaming and somebody told me, hey, did you know that Moten Egress has something weird with it, where it spawns more oranges than any other location in this area right here within the Moten Egress? Now, I didn't really believe this, but I went here and within an hour, there was 4 oranges that dropped, and it seemed like they were dropping way more than any other location. Not in terms of legendary items, but in terms of the orange minion spawns. So if you're looking for that orange minion of the day, maybe check out this spot and run the circle that I'm showing you now. It's within the realm of damnation. The Moten Egress in particular seems to have a higher spawn rate. Now this could be confirmation bias because somebody told me and I went there and I got lucky with the oranges, but I did test it for an hour, and during my hour here, the drop rate of these legendary ancients seemed to be way higher than basically anywhere else. So this one I'm going to leave up to the audience to confirm or deny. Feel free to go here, test it out, see for an hour, see if you like this location. They're not as thickly packed together, but there's enough minions where you don't feel too bad for farming this location. And really you're here to try to snipe those orange elite minions for either the first one of your day, or if you're just trying to get new legendary essences, etc. This might be one of the better spots to check out. There's also a bunch of blue missions within here as well, and it lets you repeat basically the same blue mission more or less every lap. There's this guy in a cage, so you're going to repeat, kill a couple elites, and then you're right back to the waypoint here, and that's the circle I ran for the hour to find the orange elites. That's going to be all the spots post-nerf that, in my opinion, still seem to work pretty decent. There's a few other ones, but they are either highly packed, like the Realms of Torment, or they're nerfed to the point where I don't really feel comfortable recommending them to you. These are the ones for today I'm going to recommend. Take a shot at them. Tell me which one you think is the best, and if there's something on this list that I'm not aware of that you think is a better farming spot, please leave it in the comments. I'll check it out. Love y'all. Consider subscribing if I helped at all. If not, don't worry about it. See you on the next video.